Hi, it's Gail, and this is TD Snap Motor Plan 66. Isn't it pretty? So first thing I want to do is show you how to get to it. You find it when you're creating a new user. So when you first buy TD Snap, it starts you out by creating a new user. But if you already have TD Snap, then you need to go to the new user button. To do that, you tap on this edit button in the far right corner, and then down to the user button down here. And that first line is the name of your user. I'm going to tap on mine and you'll see that I have multiple users. I encourage you to have multiple users also. I have one for students. I have some bilingual ones. I have ones that I just play on and learn new skills. But for now, I'm scrolling up and I want you to click on where it says new user. Now this is the page if you are just opening up TD Snap for the very first time and installing it, you get to this page. So you want to tap on Get Started, New User, and you put in the name of the user you want it to be. Because I have so many, I want to delete this one, so I'm naming it this, but you would name it by a student's name or your name or whatever makes sense to you. And then I'm going down here to tap on the green arrow. And now for this one, I'm going to skip just for time's sake. So I'm tapping the skip down here, but it is important to have a Tobii Dynavox account. It's free, but we'll talk about that in another video. I'm going to need text with symbol support and the green arrow, and it's going to be the touch enter. And now this is where you see Motor Plan. Now, if you don't see Motor Plan on your iPad, then you just need to update it. It's totally free, and the update helps get it into this position. There was also another recent update where they added bilingual motor planning. So I'm going to tap on Motor Plan, and if I wanted to get into the bilingual one, then I would tap on one of the bilinguals, and it actually has a toggle switch that goes back and forth between English and Spanish. It's really nice. We won't do that today. I'm going to tap on Motor Plan 66 and the green arrow. And the Allison and Ava voices that I have here are enhanced, and I believe I got them from my iPad, but I'm just going to kind of scroll and use Josh, which is a pretty nice voice, and tap on Done. And now, ta-da! There's TD Snap Motor Plan. So the Motor Plan part of it just means that all of the words can only be found in one place. So similar to a typewriter, all of the letters, they are always in the same place on a typical keyboard. And so you end up getting that motor memory, so you know where all of those are. And there's over 3,000 words in TD Snap Motor Plan, and only 2 words are kind of repeated, but it's just because they have different meanings. So the word fall can be found as if you are tripping and you fall, or the change of season of fall. And then orange, also the color orange and the fruit orange. But other than that, words are only in one place. And so students learn how to find words just through that repetition. So if they want to know where pizza is, they know they go to food and drink. Pizza. And pizza is always there. Another example for motor planning, I could say, I love dogs.
I love dog.
And add the S.
Dogs.
And then say the whole sentence.
I love dogs.
Or maybe we want to be able to say
tomorrow. It's Friday.
Woohoo! Okay, so you get the point. Motor planning, repetition is really important for students. One of the strengths of TD Snap Motor Planning is that it's intuitive. It makes sense. It's user-friendly. The organization helps everyone feel kind of more comfortable with it. If you look at the purple buttons here that have the gray corners, or even over here, one of the blue ones have a corner, the people has a gray corner, all of those will jump to another page. So you kind of saw earlier, but if I tap on animals, it's going to jump there. I'm going to go back home. So people, you'll find people page. But all of the categories kind of make sense, especially in education. So let me show you another feature that we really like. It's called predictive grammar, I think, something like that. So if you look at this green is button here, when I tap on the word it automatically changes to the correct form, because we wouldn't say I is in English, we would say
Am.
I am. If you did want to change a word before it changes, so for example, do, I want to change it to did.
Do.
I go into the word forms and do the past tense.
Did.
And now it goes to did. So you could actually work on grammar also with your student. Another feature that really helps make TD Snap Motor Planning a robust AAC app is the word search. So up at the top of the screen here, you'll see that there is a magnifying glass. And when you tap that, just say you are wondering of the 3,000 words, I wonder if it has a stegosaurus on here. Before I create a stegosaurus, let's see if it has one on here. So if I start tapping the words, there we go. And if I tap on that, now it's going to show me the path of where to get to stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
I often encourage students to use that too. I let them see me search for words. Certainly you show parents where that is, as it can be an important tool. Another kind of feature for a robust app would be the keyboard. And so here's the keyboard. It has a QWERTY. You can also change it to an ABC. There are the numbers. So if I were to
1, 2, 3.
and then I have it speak.
123.
So it's not really going to be a calculator, but at least it will help work on numbers that way. And also you'll see this line here is this predictable text. So once I get back to letters and say I want to type the word tomorrow, it would only took me 2 keystrokes before I found the word tomorrow, and then I can tap it
tomorrow
and it fills it out for me. So you can turn word prediction off, but it's kind of nice to have that in there also to be practicing words. And then there's quick fires. So when I go into quick fires, these are short phrases, or tap on the greetings and social, quick ways to talk to people like in the hallway or when you're sitting down next to somebody. And when we want quick access to certain phrases or different parts of language. And then lastly, I wanted to show you the filter. So the filter is this funnel up here next to that light bulb. And when I tap on that, it's going to allow me, once I turn on the filter, to select what words that I want to stick out for the student and have all the other words hidden. And so now if I'm working on this phrase, then you can see how it's easier for students to work on. And then it's just a quick toggle off. Say a word isn't on this page. If you tap on this pencil over here, then you can just start adding all of the words that you do want to, and you can create different lists. So I'm going to toggle that back off. And now I'm back to normal. So now I'm going to show you 3 ways that we typically customize pages for some of our students. So first I'll show you how to hide buttons. And one typical place, if you go into dashboard, which can be found here on the keyboard next to the what symbol, or next to the word search up at the top, that dial, there are some buttons like Google Assistant, Alexa, Siri, that there's probably no need at school to mess with those. And so I'll just show you quickly how to hide them. So to do that, again, you go up into the settings or the edit button, and I tap on the button that I want to edit. And then I tap on the eyeball, which is kind of next to it there. And now that's hidden. And now I'm going to hide Alexa and hide Siri and press done. And now you can see, boom, they're gone. But if I turn editing back on, you can kind of tell that they still are there, and you can always get them. Another fairly quick edit, we like to add, especially for younger students, I like to add 3 buttons on the quickfire page. That is my turn, your turn, and let's trade. So again, going into the edit up here, tap on a button and type in my turn. It comes up with a picture. And I probably am going to use that picture, but I want to show you if I tap on that picture, now I'll have a whole row of pictures that I could choose from. But I do like that picture, so I'm going to tap on done. And then done again, and you can see that that picture is there.
My turn.
And I didn't have to add in the message or anything. It's just a really quick edit, which is nice. And I'm going to go back into the edit mode and put in your turn. wait for the symbol, and I'm happy with that. Again, tapping on it, you can find others, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that one. And then I'm also going to do Let's Trade. And I like that one. So I tap on done. And now sometimes you may get stuck where do I go? Like I need to get out of here. And typically I come down to this and drop the keyboard. And so now I can see the page more. And then you could also, if this is in your way, you could do these down arrows, and then even that kind of goes away so you can see the main page. So that's it for that editing. I tap on done. And now I have
Let's trade.
those all set in my quick fires. So one last thing I want to show you is what to do about the body parts that may be school inappropriate. So if you go to more things and tap on body parts, I've already hidden the 2 pictures that I'm uncomfortable with, but when I go into the edit button, you'll kind of see them. And again, you've already learned how to hide them, but I want to give you something to replace that with, because as you know, it's important to be able to talk about things when you need to talk about it. So I'm going to tap on this button. And what we do recommend is just putting in the word private parts. And then tapping on the picture, again, you'll know that you can scroll through, and as uncomfortable as I'm feeling and you're feeling right now, I'm scrolling through. There's quite a few of them here, but this is what I typically use. There's a girl or there's a boy one. So the girl one, and I tap done, and now it's very user-friendly, the pages, and the student, if they need to talk about something, they can tap on that.
Private parts.
So that's your intro to TD Snap Motor Plan. You learned how to find it. It's under user. The strength of the motor planning is great. It has that predictable grammar.
M.
The keyboard is nice. In quick fires, you can add some things. And of course, there's always hiding things that you don't want students to get into. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.